Okay, so the tape diagram we're looking at today is now a three-part comparison problem. So we have three pieces of tape, and we know the total of all three tapes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and label my tapes: tape 3, tape 2, and tape 1. I know, because of my objective, that I have to create a multi-step word problem from the given tape diagram and the equation. And if you look at our equation is that we have a total. We're going to have to subtract out tape 3 and tape 2 to find tape 1. Tape 1 is our missing piece, and that's why it's represented with the variable A. So here's our variable. It's our missing value, and what we're ultimately going to have to solve. In order to do that, we're going to have to subtract out tape 3 from the total along with tape 2. But because it's a multi-step problem, we also are going to have to figure out the value of tape 2. We don't know the value of tape 2, but we do know that tape 2 is about 37,000 more than tape 3. So before we solve for tape 1, we're going to have to take the tape 3 total, which was that about 40,000, and add in the 36,000 more to find the value of tape 2. That'll give us the total here, right in these parentheses, will give us the value of tape 2. We can then add tape 3 to it and find the value of both tapes together. Once we go ahead and find both tapes together, we're going to subtract out from our total to find the value of tape 1. Now that we kind of know what we're going to have to do, we're going to think about a word problem that we can write that matches both this equation and this tape diagram. So again, knowing that we know the total of what we're missing, what we're looking for is a missing piece. Here's the tape diagram. Here's the problem I came up with. The Cifuentes family has 3 cars. The car that is the newest has only driven 42,086 miles. The reason why I decided to say that the car is the newest is because it has the least amount of miles. Again, I think about a value that's reasonable, and something like 42,000 could be used for distance in cars. So it's the newest car because it's the shortest piece of tape. The second oldest car has driven 36,538 more miles than the newest car. So it is more than. So since it's more than, my tape is a little bit longer. And the piece here, this difference shows how much more it is. And if all 3 cars have driven a total of 215,000 miles, I want to find out how many miles the oldest car has driven. And since it's the oldest car, it has the most amount of miles, and it's also our unknown variable. It's our missing value.